A new city-state. No one's met it before. Be a good suzerain for me. There's shipbuilding and defensive tactics. Now, Pingala, in you go with connoisseur. I'm only on 14 culture per turn, but now I'm on 23, which means we can go to feudalism quickly. Also now got enough faith to get my first apostle. I think Hammer. We can take this city. The war will have been worth it. The city is amazing. It's got a lovely campus and also Temple of Artemis. Huge gain for me if we can seize that. My Baron is so close now. We should do a bit more pillaging. Military training. That would give us the raid card, but we're not going to go in before we have it. I mean, it's at the moment we're just in total proxy war. Like, no one is invading. We're just stood here looking at each other going, okay, go on then, you move. No, you move. No, you move. If I can get Crusade, this will be 15 minus 70, 33 strength on the city twice. It's quite powerful. Or I could just like kill berserkers. In fact, actually in Gazagamu is doing a good job of taking Alisund. That's mad. A veteran enemy was killed. That was just a scout, but they did just randomly move it into my land, so now it's dead. What promotions did we get on the apostle? Triple strength. Bam, there we go. Can move the heavy chariot in. We'll line this up and just go in one turn. My heavy chariots are going to be useless, but if we can get Crusade in, it's going to massively help for later. Let's now start working towards trebuchets. Do you believe this is all kind of the same continent? The new continent up there, but the map generation sometimes gives you really weird things, like this one continent is the entire world. Or Alisund actually might get raised here. Kind of want it not to be. Could you just chill? I want to be the one to take that. Maybe I should move one heavy chariot in, plus 4 holy site. We're opening with a lot of holy sites here, but I think it's worth it. Also producing a lot of builders now. Want to get the feudalism boost if I can. Okay, the apostle has movement. Let's see what the defenses are like. There are no defenses. Okay, so we can move the heavy chariot in order to just protect my apostle and then go bam for some era score. This now follows my religion, which means I can now get my bowman just to stand here and start shooting. That is hilarious. Okay, don't mind me then, I guess. Norway wants peace. No, you don't get to choose that. So I'm going to move the heavy chariot around and see if we can just sneak a kill on that. Let's try and do this. Attack and attack. Yeah, double attacking. That is going to lower the strength of the city quite nicely. Yep, they destroyed it. It's gone. Fair enough. Well, I guess we might as well just invade with what we've got, aka double shooting mega bows. Feudalism boosted. There you go. I built some farms around Palermo. Norway's army, by the way, has been very much tied up in this massive war they've got going on with Gaul. This has distracted them hugely and is one of the main reasons why we haven't really seen them start to pillage for a bit of science now. So it goes military engineering a bit quicker. Really, it's gold. Gold is what I need to pillage, but there are really no mines around here. It's all campuses and pastures and camps. I guess that means I can get more apostles, but then I'd have to fix everything. I guess that's fine. We don't mind fixing things. Give ourselves volley now. Here's an iron mine. 79 faith for a pillage. Yeah, I think that's worth it. 2 shots on hammer again. These are very powerful bows. Start moving the heavy chariots in. We might as well invade. Nidoros is a little bit more protected. We might be able to steal Skeen as well. Walls are appearing. I thought that might happen eventually. Fine. Feudalism. There's my Baron and my Baligio. I'm going to just keep saying it different every time and hope one day it'll stick. Serfdom. Don't need maneuver anymore. Let's go conscription. And how expensive is the upgrade? 320 is quite a lot. Need to meet somebody else really. Or as mentioned before, pillage some gold. I think we want to take this city though before the defenses really do manage to converge. So we'll go 1 attack, 2 attack, and then follow up with the horsemen. 3 attack, hammer. It's mine. The crusade worked perfectly. Temple of Artemis is now in situ, and we'll just repair some stuff quickly. Next up, Skeen. That's 95 gold, which is expensive, but I want to put down one of my unique improvements. Bam. Here it is. Oh, it's really cute. It is its own little villa. So it has +1 food, +1 production, and then because there's 2 farms next to it, it gets another +1 food, +1 production, and it also gives extra food to the farms themselves. So this is going to be really good in Palermo. Yeah, I want as many of these as I can. They just can't be put next to each other, but other than that, they're pretty easy to spam. Oh, I like that. This is turn 100, by the way. Our yields aren't great. 6 cities, 34 population. There's a lot of room for improvement, but we'll just keep going. We just met Johannesburg somewhere, apparently. Did we? Oh, yeah, down there. Okay. Production city-states. Good to know. And Sicilian Roar is spread to my next target as my unique bowman now moves in. Special session. Military emergency. That's probably going to go through. No, it didn't go through. Because Gaul's got my back. Nice. That's fun. Did we get any niter? Oh, there is some niter underneath the farm I've just stolen. Is that the only niter? I feel like I need more. Oh, there is some there. I tell you what, now that is an annoying place for a barb camp to spawn. Guess it's a good source of era score, but still, don't do that to me. Well, now we've reached the giddy heights of turn 102. I really probably should build a government plaza. I've been putting it off for some time. Case is going to be where? What do I do? Warlord's Throne would give me quite a bit of production. There's also a ton of space. I think I could still settle quite a bit if I can get a decent city together that has the capacity to build the settlers in the first place. Maybe Marsala would be that place, but I think Warlord's Throne is probably easier here. Although we only have a medieval set of troops, we're going to have to try and tech up if we want to go to war later in the game. We're not that far behind, to be fair. Either way, Government Plaza needs to be built. I'm going to put my unique improvement on this tile because then it's next to the plantation. You can build farms around it. I think this is the Government Plaza. Just don't have the gold. That's the big limiting factor for me right now. Lack of gold. I start buying these tiles. No, I can't. Can't even get the nice +3 industrial zone. Can't afford the commercial hub. But gold is a severe problem for me. All right, we'll build a granary whilst I think about this particular predicament. Oh, another holy site's finished. Amazing. 40 gold in a tribal village. Hey, look, the game actually heard me this time and was like, go on then. You can have a little bit. Just a small bit of gold. Here are the enemy units. They're returning from the other front line. They're being built. I knew we'd see them eventually. I didn't think we'd have to wait quite this long, but I did think we'd see them eventually. Valletta. Let's drop an envoy there because then I can use some faith just to quickly buy in the stable that I'm making. That'll speed that up nicely. Then we'll get a granary just so I've got the growth. Nope, saying that, I'm changing my mind. Let's get the builder. We've got enough tiles to improve around here. Mercenaries in 6 turns, and I can look to promote some things. Here come the berserkers. Now, berserkers attack incredibly hard, but they have one weakness, which is they get -5 defense when you attack them. In melee combat, anyway. So things like my heavy chariot, well, on the defense, I'm able to do quite a significant chunk of damage to them. I also, let's not forget, have crusade in enemy territory, and I'm able to do some huge damage to the berserkers like that. Get the horsemen to finish off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my crossbows are powerful. Oh, yeah, I think I just lost the horsemen to a ranged attack. It took a bit of damage from the pikemen, which wasn't ideal, but it did what I needed it to do for now. So we can start to attack this city with the crusade. Arrow Storm will help with that. Oh, yeah, look, 40 damage on city strikes, and we can double hit and kill most other things. Just need 320 gold and or a great general. Oh no, Ngazagamu has just flipped. Ah, that's how many envoys. I think Norway just dropped 3 or 4 envoys in one go. That is a distinct problem. I don't have much defense in that angle, and you see we've got barbarians now hitting from this annoying barb camp. We did all right in the initial assault, and I'm able to kill quite a few of the troops that are headed my way, but I do need to just consolidate my army a little bit here now. We don't want to find ourselves too stretched. Well, Amani, I guess you better start touring again. If you go now to Mexico City. Yeah, that's right, Berserker. You just make your way turn by turn. Palmera grows. Is that Cardiff? Yeah, it's just industrial and military city-states. This game is really pushing me in that direction. Don't complain at all. Heavy chariot, make a little initial bite attack, and then I can go 1, 2 with my crossbow. Oh yeah, berserkers just don't stand a chance. This is a little more problematic though. Don't start walking into my capital. I just need to make a new unit. 6 turns, painful, but we need the defenses. Gaul likes my troops. You'd better. I want a military alliance with you. Lots of extra gold if I want peace with Norway, but I have the advantage still. Ngazagamu is the problem. This city-state is a huge issue for me. Barbs I can just about hold off now. This is a problem. Don't you bring a trebuchet over. 1 attack. 2 attack. Very good. Halong Bay. Still haven't found anyone else. Trade partners. This is what I really need right now. Oh, I can buy in an armory. That's cool. Come on, Timur. Get in here. You know you want to. Okay. Trebuchet is doing big damage to me. Not good. Not good. Attack. Attack. Which gold did I need? 320. Ah, as long as I can get all of Gaul's gold, I think we'll have enough of this upgrade. Bam. We do have enough of this upgrade. Okay, my city is now a bit stronger, and this thing is now giving +5 combat strength to my crossbow, which means that I've now hopefully got the attack on skin. 2 envoys into Akkad, and suddenly I have this city-state behind enemy lines. Go and bother Oslo. Oh, I just realized I got maintenance. Professional army. I could have saved half my gold there. Whoops. Never mind. We now know we have professional army if we need it. Palermo. Stop taking damage. Fight back. Okay, my unique knight. This is going to make this a little bit easier. 1 attack. 2 attacks. Wow, that's such big damage. And bam. City taken. Great lighthouse liberated. liberated. City kept. My heavy chariot can now come into Nidaros, the capital, with my apostle. And again, spreading whilst at war. That helps a bit. Actually, Valletta, thank you. Now I've got walls to keep that out. Forget we can do that. I think we can just pray in walls. So effective. Get out of here, please. And don't forget, my unique improvement gains another food in production for every adjacent plantation. Bam. That's a good tile. Oh yeah, we need to actually find the plantations in my empire. Maybe lots of bananas later on and build around these. The Dutch. Oh my goodness, someone to trade with. Honored to meet you. Exchange information on capitals. You're up there. I lost my heavy chariot. Oh, that is a little bit annoying because that was a cheap upgrade unit, that. But I've got another one that I can upgrade. That's fine. And we've just taken over Mexico City. Wonder if we can get expert marksman on a double firing unit. I don't know about that, but there's only one way to find out, and I love it. Okay, the Dutch has no gold. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Let's open borders. Give me some Diplo favor, maybe, if you can't afford my luxury. Yep, that'll do. Because now that Diplo favor I can sell with Gaul for a bit of gold. Amazing. What about horses? Oh, she doesn't have any gold. Why don't you have any gold? What's going on? She's met the other two, though. So at least we now have the chance of meeting other people. Here is a great general. All I need is one. +5 combat strength on my crossbow and also on my baron. Oh, we're so ready for this. Nidaros would really absolutely gut the Norwegian Empire. Recorded history. That is not as useful a card as I would have hoped, but Pingala now has researcher, which in an 11 population city is quite a bit of science, up to 50 now. Here's my double firing crossbow. 1 and 2. Yes, these things are powerful. They're really, really good at killing units. The Baron. Block that tile. Bring in the Great General. Move in the crossbow, who will only be able to fire once this turn because he's moved. No, he can move. I guess the Great General overrides that. Fine. Sometimes you just have to not complain. Where's the raid card? Here it is. That's a big chunk of science. Yum. Ah, raiding Norway to keep up. Again, the irony is not lost on me, and I love it. Get this government plaza finished. That will just increase the amount of holy site production we have going. Venice, who has met Aztec. I want to go and find Aztec. They like luxuries. They'll trade with me. Okay, my crossbow just took 10 damage from a city center. That is officially nothing. We're happy with that. Work now on buttress. Another pillage just brings down the city strength a tiny bit, and the crossbow, again, 49 strength each time. Actually very good at destroying city walls. Crossbow attack 1, crossbow attack 2. Just leave the city alone, please. Repair the walls quickly whilst we've got an opportunity. Kabul. That is another military city-state. Wow, that's hilarious. So many on the same map. Aztec and Sweden, and they've got 4 luxuries between them. Yes, 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 yes. Right, first of all, we'll sell the Thurs for a little bit of gold. Then using that gold, we will buy all of the enemy luxuries. Look at that, we're now happy. Anyone want horses or iron? Gaul does. Anyone want to just be my friend? Nope. Well, we do this another way. Anyone met Norway? No. I was going to say, anyone want to join in on my crazy, silly war? The city fixed itself. Amazing. I'll give you garrison and got a very, very strong defensive unit now. So many trebuchets. And guards are going to be, I really wish that you would have used all of these troops to try and kill Norway. I feel like we could have had a thing going on. Could have been a lot of fun. I'm going to pillage this holy site as well because I can. Have we found any better gold routes yet? Actually, yes. Hong Kong is a 12 gold route from one city. Really? Is that it? Come on. Should be able to do better than that. Cardiff rebels against me. Norway's got to be taken out of this game. Norway is far too chummy with city-states. And I, for one, object to it royally. It's the last of the units now. Oh, I think it is. We fought them all back. You know what? I think I am going to go for Warlord's Throne. I feel like I've enjoyed the war far too much. My crossbow can pillage and still fire. Oh, wait. Nope. Still fired twice. Of course it can. That's brilliant. Professional army. Bam. Another crossbow. Magnus in Marsala. Again, a lot of settling capacity still in my empire. Interesting. They actually did attack my baron there. By doing that, though, you've left yourself very attackable. Yes. It's a shame, isn't it? And now your city is weak. Just built a trebuchet. I'd forgotten completely I was building that. And you've got to stop pillaging my holy site. Cube, you've ruined all my production. Signy. I don't think anyone's settled near Signy. And look at all this space. There's so much space. So much settling to do should we choose. World Congress. Oh, could we get ranged? That would be really funny because that would be my crossbows. Melee. Oh, that's a shame. That means berserkers are a little bit more powerful. Well, there's another spreading of my religion whilst we're at war. Expert marksman. I really want to see if we can fire 3 times. I'm pretty sure it won't work. If I didn't didn't try, how would we ever know? My second Baron, my Trebuchet will get +1 movement next turn, and we should be able to rush it into the capital. Move you to there, move you to there. Trebuchet does damage. Crossbow, does it get to attack 3 times? I'm pretty sure it won't work. 1, and then 2, and then 3. No, it does work 3 times. 3 attacks on a crossbow. I never knew I needed that in my life, but now it's there. I don't know how I've got this far without it. There's Nidoros. Capital falls. The big repair job. Well, that now begins. Next up, Stavanger, which is Machu Picchu, and a CAD has already started on it for me, which is lovely. They've almost entirely taken the walls out for me, a CAD. That's so good. Military emergency. People might join in on this, but no one's really met the target, so yeah, we're okay. Can I convert the city? Yes. Warlord's Throne, 20% production. Go grants as well, because we're just about to build an industrial zone in my Pingala city, although we should need to fix the walls quickly. Mitla, more city-states, more fun. Well, I have to admit, this particular rush of units has been incredibly effective. I've enjoyed it a lot. I feel like it's only just started. 1 hit, 2 hit, and we take the city, and Machu Picchu is mine. Amazing. Well, next up, Skidsmo. Oslo should just fall by itself. We're not going to be too worried about claiming that. Oh yeah, you're getting desperate now, aren't you? Unfortunately for you, Norway, I am nowhere near finished with this particular war. Still building harbors. Got more luxuries flooding in now that I can sell. That's like for a token amount of gold. 3 per turn is not good enough for me to want to sell it. I would rather sit on it uselessly than give a luxury away for that amount of gold. Honestly, it's almost insulting. Almost. In goes the 4 movement trebuchet, but I'm going to move it. Do I move it in? Which movement does my apostle have? Oh, it's the last charge. I don't need to protect it. Oh, there we go. It disappears. We're fine. Bam. The walls melt. Oh, I should have moved my unit up before attacking there. Never mind. Palermo has an industrial zone, and we can finally move to monarchy. So professional army is still doing me a little bit of good. Don't need the general points anymore. Scripture's doing really well. Republican legacy's definitely got to stay in. Let's put limes in and veterancy. 2 very handy cards. Trebuchet moves in, as does my knight and my crossbow and my great general and my other knight. Oh, there you go. This is wonderful. I'm also trying to solo Oslo with a single crossbow, although I might end up bringing a second one in because I'm just feeling it. I've saved up some faith deliberately because I saw Imhotep and I really would like Imhotep. Mausoleum's still available. Apadana is still available. A huge amount still available. All for next age, hopefully. Come on. Come on. 3 attacks have got to be enough. Oh, yeah, they are. Another city taken. It's all mine. And looking at my empire map, you can see the harbors are now starting to add up. Skin and Ragusa have built their harbors, as has Messina, in places where Mausoleum wouldn't really work out. The Skedsmo. Now this is a city with a good Mausoleum spot. Get that done. Usual rules. Imhotep wants to build with the first movement, and well, that's kind of the conquering of Norway now. Oslo will fall in a couple of turns, but loyalty will be the one that kills it. Could make peace for like a tiny bit of gold per turn. That will crystallize the grievances, so I don't really want to do that. Gold announces me. I just needed you to wait a couple of turns there. But hey, it means I could possibly go and look to conquer Gaul. I'd need a bit more military strength because my apostles have now gone and I need to actually work some religious spread. But you know what? Maybe that is the place to go. Who has the other religions? We know Gaul has one. The Netherlands has one. Aztec has one. So it's Sweden. Sweden is the other possible target if I wanted to go and attack somebody that was religionless. Though in this later stage of the game, I presume they have been religioned fairly well. The Renaissance era. We want to basically do anything that helps my military domination. So what are we going to do? Monumentality would help me to settle, but I'd rather take people's cities. Reform of coinage helps me with my gold, keeps my gold income good, but I want to be raiding. Hicksunk to the cause. I think we're going to go Exodus again. Now I've got a bit more faith. Literally the only thing I'm going to do, I got another military policy slot. It seems to be only military I get. Weird. I think the only thing I'm going to be spending my faith on for a little while is apostles, and we'll go and take over Gaul next. They only have 45 military strength. They seem to have stepped away from it a little bit. Veterancy, Lambs, professional army, serfdom, scripture. I'm going to get rid of serfdom briefly to put in Gothic architecture. That 15% boost is needed to make sure that Imhotep one-shots the classical wonders, because once you get 350 production times 15% extra, that goes above 400. If you don't have that policy card in, it doesn't one-shot the wonder. Colosseum is still available actually, which is intriguing because there's an arena I'm fixing here. Would it be any good? 5 cities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be okay. It's not the worst Colosseum. It's equally not the best, but I don't have any other entertainment complexes. So yeah, you know what? Boop, let's put it there. And so goes Norway. And with it, all of my grievances. Because nobody else actually had any grievances against me. It was just Norway, and I didn't trigger any grievances by taking out their last city. I am a genius. Oslo will rejoin me in a second, and as you can see, everyone's relationship with me will get better over the next couple of turns. Hopefully, if I've calculated this right. Although I am going to declare a formal war on Gaul, because, and this is very important, Gaul has missionaries and apostles running through my land. I don't like that. They're going to get knocked out. None of that in my land, please. So we're going to go and see if we can take Latia. It's a very low-ranking city. Gaul is in a dark age. A good chance, actually, even without Crusade, we might be able to pull this one off. Oh, great admiral. I don't think anyone else is getting admirals. Keep an eye on that. Oh, yeah, thank you for moving her apostle again onto the same tile. You understood that I wanted to conquer it. Now, Hong Kong is a little bit powerful. Hong Kong has some muskets. We don't like that, but what we do have to counter a musket is a Colosseum, because of course, a large circular building will always defeat a musket in every single combat. We all know that. That's just scientific. It's like they've always said, rock beats scissor, scissor beats paper, paper beats rock, Colosseum beats musket. Musket beats sandwich, and sandwich beats salmon. I mean, it's just such an obvious game. How are you not keeping up with this? Come on, audience. Do I have any gold routes at all? No, I really don't. Okay, what we're going to do is abandon the idea of a gold route, and I'm going to start doing some nice food routes to Marsala. Let's just make this our little internal trading hub. Internal trade routes. I mean, sort of awful players this, eh? Just going to start sending them from various important cities. Merrick, you are amazing at mods, and one of the reasons for that is the fact that you had the thing with the unique improvement where the fences expand around all of the appropriate tiles. I love it. It's like the Australian thing, and it's just so satisfying. You have my full respect for that. It's one of the coolest things you can do in any mod. Modders, take note. Okay, let's see how quickly we can demolish this city, shall we? Trebuchet says 1 attack, and then crossbow goes 2, 3, 4. The health bar literally cannot move quickly enough, and there you go, city taken. That was quick. Don't complain. Big explosion. Oh no, the government plaza's blown up. Oh, I was just finishing this Apadana. Fine, I'll spend some turn fixing it, but I don't want to be. Doing it reluctantly. Time for an apostle. It'll take a little while to get to the front line, but it will get there eventually. This city's looking weak, but I will destroy the barbs, as I would like to keep it ideally. Oh no, the warrior monks have almost killed my crossbow. That's awful. This is sacred. Don't you be warrior monking me. All right, hang on. We can just pull back a little bit and go 1 attack, 2 attack, and then, as usual, promote our way out of a problem. Got garrison now. There's a lot of promotions all stacking up nicely. Medieval fairs. That means that Magnus can now get surplus logistics for the extra growth rate, which of course was already working because of my wonderful 15% from being within 6 tiles of a harbour. Now all of these trade routes have 4 food through production. Just need to get to 10 population. Then we can build another diplomatic square, and that'll make everything 1 food, 1 production. There's a lot of extra stuff that's pouring now. This is all good. The apostle has removed 75%. Perfect. Again, that is exactly the one I would like. And Imhotep's last charge is going towards Petra because I can. 2 food, 2 gold, 1 production on all desert tiles, including this very nice iron tile. Tasty. Okay, the warrior monk is now taking on our baron. That's much better. 4 tiles broken, 8 extra yield. Wow, my capital cannot cut a break at the moment. Fix the aqueducts. There's a lot of extra yields that have appeared just on really random tiles. That's horrible. I love the letter for just making walls. It's the ultimate, like, get out of jail 3 card. Get out of here, all units. I don't like the fact that you continue to resist me. Wow, that cleaned up a few. Oh no, an eruption's gone off and it's destroyed the government plaza again. I literally cannot catch a break because this warlord's throne keeps breaking. That is so funny. Why? Why do this to me? What have I ever done to deserve this? More of these amazing unique improvements. Oh yeah, you just put them in the middle of little farming triangles and they give so much food. 1, 2, 3, and the city is mine. Am I likely to keep it? Probably not, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is it's reset my warlord's throne. Next up, I don't know where we go actually. We'll figure something out. I think if we eat this encampment first, we should have a good shot at Alesia. Then we can get the raid card out and we can start raiding some gold and some culture and some science. There's so much stuff here. Let's put serfdom investment back in my government. Diplomatic quarter is done. There you go, 5 food, 4 production. We finally got some decent internal trade routes going. Let's get the consulate. That is going to give me 2, 4, 6, 8 production towards settlers. And then we'll start to just create an absolutely mad settler city. Oh, already done. I chopped it out same turn. All right, well, the consulate's done. Start on settlers. Why not? Attack, 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 attack. 21 experience that was in a single turn, just in case you were curious. Bam, city taken. Well, not the city, the encampment. Change over my government next turn. Means I can get my raid card in, and then we can go and heal some units pretty aggressively. Watch for food and production on my unique tile, because it'll have going 3 to 4 farms. Oh, amazing. Now, there was a point where it upgrades later in the game. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's, I thought it had an upgrade. No, it's just saying that the adjacent farms get +1 food. I mean, to be honest, it's powerful enough as it is. It absolutely does not need powering up further. I would like to stress that. This is a powerful building that does not need any improvement. Mittler, growth rate is 15% higher in cities with a campus. Tell you what, this is now really starting to stack in some of my cities. If I take a city with a campus that is also on the coast, do I have one of those? Does this count? 34.6, maybe? No, it doesn't. Look, we'll make one in a bit. There's some severe potential going on here now. I like it when things stack. It's always the best fun. Craftsman goes in. Raid goes in. This temple is finished, which means I can now get apostles nearer the front line. Provision. Now Masala will not reduce in population every time I finish a settler. Now I've got the apostle making his way over to Elysia. Start removing religion nice and soon. And now that I have the raid card in, we can heal pretty much to full every time we do any pillaging, and that's a huge chunk of culture. Go for humanism. Actually, no. Let's go for diplomatic service to get the chancery. Aid request. Yes. Military emergency. No. No, nothing goes through. Sorry about that. How many people joined in on the aid request? A few people. I like to think that diplomatically I'm just treading an incredibly thin line here. Crossbow onto this hill tile. Trebuchet onto this tile. All of you are protected, and we can go bam, bam, and then bam. We got a novel level up, I think. Oh no, next turn. Square rigging from that pillage. This musket wants to stand and fight me, does it? I wonder if I can defeat it. 1, 2, 3, 4 strikes. Oh, not quite. Extra 3 spreads from moving adjacent to a natural wonder for the first time. Oh, there's a natural wonder over here. Amazing. Actually, oh, this apostle. I should have tried to spread before making those attacks, but as you can see, we're going to bring the crusade now. What's Oslo going to do? Just get me a builder. I'll figure it out in a bit. Cardiff is now on side. Johannesburg will be there very soon. Let's industrialize now. Get some factories. Get some coal power. Apadana in the capital. 2 envoys whenever I build a wonder in that city. Best bet, the Apadana is actually built within the walls or fences of my unique improvement, which I think is very cute. Here we go. Can I break the walls this turn? Oh, close. Very close. But not quite. We've even now got incendiaries on this 6 promoted unit. Starting to get rather powerful. I don't know what you're complaining about. I'd trade with you if I knew where to trade. I was trying to get my apostle in, but I think my knight's going to die if I try and walk in this direction. Move out for now. 47 strength now when attacking a city. Pretty powerful. Take the city over. It is not going to be particularly loyal. I think I can hold it for a little bit. Oh, he ran out. Gaul ran out just to kill my apostle. That is so annoying. Why? Why would you do that? Especially because I can just stand here and triple shoot your unit to death. It's just petty. It's just petty at this point. That's what I think. Oh well. Just keep spreading religion for a little bit and make myself feel better. Maybe some missionaries would be good to flood into this area. Actually, finally settling some cities, which will give me the sprawling empire. Odisha. Huzzah! We've got the guy with the big bombard. Excellent news all involved. I think it's about time we make some proper science now. We've unlocked universities. We're starting to industrialize. It's about that sort of time in the game, isn't it? We've got a campus there. We've got a campus there. Already got a campus. Oh, goodness me. So many campuses. Casual little +4 campus there. You just watch this. By turn 160, I reckon we can get to 200 science. That's my goal anyway. And I think we're going to have to break through this encampment to have good access to this 17 population city. Shouldn't be too hard, hopefully. You know, I actually have a ridiculously small army. You'd think by this point I would have actually built a bigger one. But no, we've just kind of rocked the same units for some time now. It's my little army of joy. They're doing just fine, and I love them for it. There are Renaissance wars popping up, by the way, so at some point we are going to have to make genuinely better troops. Don't worry, we got campuses being built now. Everything will get better eventually. Smash. Attack. 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 Yeah, this won't take long at all. Now, did I get any coal? Oh, that's under my unique improvement. That is frustrating. I have to move it, and that's under a holy site. That's okay. You know what? I can actually move it to this tile. It's not the end of the world. Still, it's the principle. It's the principle of being forced to move something you don't want to move. We'll get a factory going in Palmero, Messina. We've got Mexico City that's going to increase the range on all of this stuff as well. More missionaries to spread the wonderful ways of crusade to my enemies. I do not appreciate having my crossbows attack like this. Although, I think I should get the experience to promote myself. Yep, there you go. That heals it a little bit. In comes my Baron. Just do a little replace like that. Grants a 3 copy of a luxury. Delicious. Unless, of course, the luxury isn't edible. We would have a non-edible luxury. I don't know. But I'm told they do exist. Campuses begin to appear. As my first factory is built. 3 turns on a coal power plant. Feel like I can wait. It's not too long to wait, really. Encampment broken. And I come to spread the good word. Might take a little bit of time, but I reckon Gaul can be pretty receptive to it. And I've got all the promotions, all 7 promotions, so I can now start to attack the city pretty tough. That's hilarious. Now the pillaging starts. I can even pillage with a crossbow before unleashing all those attacks. Quite a nice combo, really. You know what? I think I'm going to treat myself to a bombard with a promotion level. Let's have crew weapons. Ah, yes, bombards. Attacks with 65 strength with all of my bonuses added together. Very nice indeed. I would like it if units were cheaper because I'll end up building more of them, and melee went through last time. I'm going to try and get ranged through. Maybe the AI will forget to vote for it this time. They did. +5. There we go. Oh, now my epically super firing crossbow is now attacking 59 strength. That's without crusade. Can I get crusade on? Oh, not this turn. Still. 1, 2, 3. It's pretty big. And attacking there. Pillaging. Every time it looks like I'm going to go low on health, I'm like, nope. The bombards silence the walls forever. So many campuses finishing. I save up a bit of faith and steal Newton if I can. And bam. Cutting down the forest in order to build a coal power plant. That seems like the sort of responsible economic decision that I should be making. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm settling over here because I saw 2 coal right next to Ngazagamu, and I'm like, I'll take that, please. Power. The lights are on. You know the rest of the line, right? Is anyone home? Ha ha ha. No. The answer is no. I need 2 more gold. That's the most frustrating amount of gold to have. I feel like any pillage we can do as the era score. There is over here. Maybe next turn? Next turn doesn't cut it. I will trade 1 gold per turn for an obscene amount. Oh, the AI won't do it. I love that. Literally refuses to do it. Anything the AI will trade at all. Nope. Attack, attack, attack. Yeah, I've given up on that idea of being able to buy the university this turn. I was just going to try and get a nice printing boost, but alas, own 2 trebuchets is probably the easiest thing I can be doing here. Next up, I reckon we should take out this encampment. Now this, annoyingly, is a Renaissance wall encampment. Not that that's going to stop us, it's just annoying. Oh no, hang on, plunder trade route. Yay! University, printing, done. Oh, I'm glad I waited. You know when you leave a unit just randomly exploring for ages and you're like, how did you get into this situation where you're stuck in a pass between an island and an ice cap and 2 barbarians? I could not engineer that situation if I tried. You know what, just whatever. How can I be held responsible for such foolishness? I can't. That's the answer. I can't. I cannot and I must not. Well, whilst the World Congress is currently as it is, I am absolutely going to take advantage of just building units everywhere I can. I've got a lot of encampments that are loaded with armories, and these things can spit units out at a rapid velocity. I very much like it. Reinforcements are now going to be hitting. I should get to about 1,000 military strength by the end of this Congress. That is my prediction. The raid card is still in, which, you know, you love to see. And this Corsa now has pretty much free reign to pillage where it wants. Oh, gold. Yes, everyone give me gold for everything. Random +4 campus. Hey, let's start building on these small islands. We can go and settle these, and they've got a lot of coal and cool stuff. Some very, very high campuses that we'll be able to do. The only thing that's really stopped me from settling overseas is it's all my continent, which means cards like colonial offices, Hicksunk Dracones as a dedication, none of that will work, which is just a little bit annoying. It stops me wanting to settle and get crazy bonuses, you know? But right now I am well on course to pick up Filippo, Newton, Bonaparte, Sun Sin. How are you doing this now? What's going on? That's a Portuguese now. Okay. Again, don't ask questions. Just accept. This is how things are now. Vittoria, can you just clear that camp for me? Thank you. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, The Nickerman, Daddy Bear Todd, Toon General, Civilized, Capo Yobby Vireni, The Uncivil Engineer, Lillian, Radiatore, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zursa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Bookaluke 79, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Hal Carnassus, Morax, Sinikush, Echobear, Deja Fu, Kovuwu, Legally Trash, Is This Live, Twin Cam Inferno, Martin S, Minnow, Sorta Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Flower Power Bear, Poppy Dude. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!